Hello and welcome back to the channel for another cup special in what is turning out to be a cup heavy season. Since you've been away, we beat Oldham 4-2 in the league. Craig Holt got a 93rd minute goal there, and we also beat Doncaster 2-1. That means the league table looks like this. We are in 4th place now. We have 3 games out over Gillingham, 2 over Cambridge, 3 over Sunderland, only a point behind Gillingham and 2 behind Cambridge. So we're in a really good position now to make a dent in that top 3 and push towards promotion. Obviously, we're in the 3 games in hand over Sunderland. We do go level on points with them, so all is looking good there. We're also going to get a few more games in hand over them. We've got another postponement coming on the 15th. A game that's been moved. I think it is the game against Cambridge has been moved back because of international duty. We've got, I think, 4 international players in the side as it stands. Anyway, today's game is the FA Cup first round tie against Salisbury, followed by the Papa John's Northern Trophy section game against Blackpool. Against the Northern Trophy, we are second at the minute, 1-1 on penalties, 5 points from 6. Win the group if we beat Blackpool in that game. And then also Salisbury, who are 6th in the Vanarama National League South, just in the playoffs, 28 points from 16 games, 7 wins, 7 draws, 2 defeats all season for them. So it's a good chance to progress to the second round. Hopefully we can get a slightly easier run than we've been having in previous years and make the third round, get a good tie, get some money into the club. Finances are 243,000 after our Carabao Cup run, so a good FA Cup run too will give us a lot of money, put us back in the black and put us in a good position for the years to come. Team for today's game, it is a very settled side. Webb in goal, Penrice, Barkley, Benjamin and Reid across the back. Abbott sitting in front of them, Hottie and McCann in midfield, Cover on the left, Hasty on the right, Alexander playing up front. We have chopped and changed a little bit, getting players a lot of game time. I mean, if we go back to the squad screen and just have a look at the appearances, Lewis Bob has played every game. And then obviously you go all the way down here. Roberto Moran's been getting a few more games. Jimmy Doob's been getting a couple of games as well. As we try to integrate some of the youngsters, Roberto Moran, is definitely one that we want to get integrated. As is the youngster Jamie Carpenter, who's currently at Chelmsford, playing 9 games, averaging a 6.89. He's 20, 1.5 star current ability, potential to be 4 star. Can play right back or defensive midfield. We brought him in on a free from Froome. He looks like he could be a player. Played 26 games in the Vanarama North last year. Obviously in the Vanarama South this year. He's someone that we're looking hopefully to make an impact. Hopefully we don't go through the leagues too quickly, so we miss out on making him a player. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to get into today's game. We're away at Salisbury, FA Cup first round. It's an easier tie than we've been having in some of the FA Cup rounds with both teams actually. So let's get into it. It's Salisbury versus Stockport. Hasty now takes that down just inside the Salisbury half, goes back to Reid. Benjamin to Abbott in the centre circle. Gives it back to Benjamin. Nice little triangles passing, quick passing as well. McCann into Hasty. Loses that to Bell though, and Anderton can go all the way back to Scott as he fires it forward. But Abbott, under no pressure, can win the header, receives the ball back, goes into Hasty now, out to the right hand side and Reid. Can he go past his man? He can't, goes back in field to McCann, into Benjamin. Abbott now looks at that switch ball over to Cover, into Hottie. There's a ball outside him, doesn't use it, into Alexander, and the shot straight at the goalkeeper, out for a corner kick here on this near side. Remains 0-0, 37 minutes on the clock. Hottie puts the corner in, headed away by Anderton, and out for a throw on the near side. Barkley now goes in field to Abbott. He hangs onto the ball, now looks long, thought it was going to bounce over where it didn't. Alexander though picks it up again now. Hasty, in back to Reid, all the way back to Benjamin, and hanging on to possession. That's a nice little quick passage of play. Switch over to Cover on the left hand side. Can he get the cross in? Pulls it back to Hottie, tackle goes in, back to Cover again, and the cross cut out by Scott, and he looks quickly upfield, but there's no one there, and Benjamin can bring the ball down, brings it over halfway, into Abbott, quickly into McCann. Hasty, over the top to Hottie, and what a finish from Florent Hottie on the volley. 1-0 Stockport, 5 minutes to go to half time. That was a great goal. Benjamin, over halfway, into Abbott, quickly into McCann, that ball out to the right side and Hasty, and he just switches it to Hottie, and a first time volley with his right foot. That is a fantastic strike. 4 minutes on left to play in the first half. It's 1-0 and we're going to go in at half time 1-0. We didn't start particularly great today, but we've really turned it around in the second part of that first half. As you see with the XG, not a lot happening, and we've really turned it on in that second half of the first half. Second half is underway here. And like I said, we didn't start particularly great as the ball goes through to McCann inside channel. Can he square it across? He does for Alexander, and we score within 20 seconds of the restart. What a time to grab the second. A double, one either side of half time, has really killed this game off. Salisbury probably thought they were in with a chance after 35-40 minutes, but we have killed it off quickly here into McCann. That is a great ball, and Alexander smashes him from 6 yards. It's 2-0, and as I was saying, we didn't start well. It was slightly worrying that we were going to sort of, after beating some big teams in the Carabao Cup, that we were going to go out against a lower ranked team in the FA Cup. Doesn't look like it's going to be that way now as we've won possession back of the football. Can we kill this game off in 90 seconds into this game being started? Ball through to McCann. He probably should have thought about pulling that back there. The shot is straight at Scott and he looks long. And Barkley though wins the header comfortably, and they're very, they're doing this a lot. Ball in towards Alexander, he fires over, and that's 3 great chances we've had in the first 90 seconds of the second half. We probably should be 3-0 up now. Artie will take this free kick. Hits it, and did that hit the post? I wasn't sure if it was the post or the goalkeeper making the save. Been ample opportunity here to completely kill this game and make it 3-0. Isn't to be just yet as Barkley goes into Hottie. Nice little triangle passage, and it goes back to Barkley. Hottie into cover, infield to Alexander, through ball for McCann. That's a great save by Scott. Probably McCann should have gone across him there. He didn't. Went to the near post, and a good save by Scott to keep the ball out as the corner goes in, headed away, and Allen can now bring it away for Salisbury as he brings it over halfway under no real pressure at the minute. Is he going to be able to get across it? All the way towards the byline, gets across him, Reed heads it away, Williams nods it down, and we should be able to deal with this now. We haven't. Fanning to the byline, back onto his left foot, tries to get the cross in, blocked, and we can bring it away, and the danger is averted. Penrice now on the left hand side, looking to drive forward into cover, continues his run but not used. It goes all the way back to Barkley. He goes back out to cover into Weston, going to Alexander now, back to Wells Morrison, ball up to Alexander, takes it down, hits the shot from distance, and Scott tips it over the bar. And with 15 minutes to go here in this game, it's still 2-0. Wouldn't mind a third just to completely kill this game off. No way back for Salisbury if we get a 3-goal lead. It's just why it's 2. The chance of us conceding a sloppy goal does worry me slightly and letting Salisbury back into this game, but we are into the final 6 minutes now. Penrice is going to take this free kick. Drops it in towards the far post. Barkley gets up, and I thought that was in there. The header flashed across goal. Great chance. And we've created a number of good opportunities here as we move into the final 90 seconds of normal time. Penrice into cover. Into Alexander, turns. McCann's got beyond him once again. McCann with a shot blazes it over. That pretty wild there, but McCann and Alexander have linked up so well today. Been absolutely fantastic as we're now in stoppage time, and again we can bring the ball out slowly from the back. I say slowly, a couple of quick passes there, and we've moved further up the pitch. Nice ball into Hasty, flick down to Alexander, into McCann once again, and McCann this time from about 30 yards just blasted. That was a lot better chance than the last one. The last one he just completely blazed. It's a goal kick. Was Paul, but Flood can deal with it, and the switch ball is straight out of play. I think we're just ticking away to the end of the game now. There is 20 seconds left of this game. Referee can probably blow at any point as McCann looks into Alexander. As I said, those two have linked up so well today. Been absolutely brilliant, the pair of them. Hasty back to Dunwoody, into McCann. Are we going to create a late chance? Ball over the top for Alexander, cleared away, and there is a full-time whistle through to the second round of the FA Cup. Comfortably done as well. 2.85 XG says that we probably should have done better. McCann 7.8, Alexander 8.1. I said they played brilliant. They were, barring Penrice, the 2 best players on the pitch. Fantastic performance, and now we will move on to the FA Cup second round draw. So here we are, is FA Cup second round draw day. Going to be teams from League 1, League 2, and then the Vanarama Leagues and lower left in it. So who are we going to get? Leighton Orient are first out of the hat. They take on Walsall or Shrewsbury. That's 3 League 1 teams gone. Millwall will take on Welling or Mansfield. Another League 1 side gone. Wigan or Exeter will take on Salford. That's another 2 League 1 sides out of the hat. Bradford Park Avenue or Gillingham will play Oxford. It's another Sorry, got an itchy nose there. Another League One side out of the hat. Burton take on Forest Green or Oldham again. More League One teams going. Vanarama National League Chester are at home. They take on Cambridge. Newport County or Swindon take on Crewe. Rotherham take on Doncaster or Guiseley. Again, League One teams are disappearing. Blackpool or Wimbledon take on Rochdale. That's another 2 League One teams gone. Solihull Moors or Eastleigh take on Chesterfield. Peterborough will take on Gloucester. It's another League One team gone. Sunderland take on Stockport. It's a League Two clash between 2 of the top teams in the league. Draw all the teams now to get the rest of them out. I mean, it's a very, very tough game. Having a look, Sunderland top of the table, 7 points clear. Obviously, as I said earlier, we win our games now. We can move to within. Well, we can move level on points and probably above them, because if we win the 3 games, at worst we're going to move to 25 goal difference because we're going to win them all at least 1-0. So it's a tough tie, but it could have been tougher. But some of the teams that we have beaten this season, I go into that game with no fear that we could possibly make the FA Cup 3rd round. And also, playing Sunderland, I do wonder what kind of attendances are they getting. I mean, the top attendance they've had is 26,000 when we only played them at our place. So they got 13,000 for the game against Carlisle. You'd think they might get 20,000+, which is good for us. I mean, if they could get any more, that would be even better. But it's a chance to make some money. When do we play them as well? So we play them on the 2nd of December. So we will be back for that game as well. Things are getting very, very hectic at the moment. A lot of games coming up for us. But let's play the Blackpool game, and then, like I say, the next game after that in the next episode will be the Sunderland FA Cup tie. So here we go, Papa John's Trophy game against Blackpool, away at League One Blackpool. Webb in goal, Sereno, Barkley, Benjamin and Kerr. Abbott in front of them, Hottie and McCann in midfield, Henderson on the left, Davis on the right, Alexander playing up front. Hopefully McCann and Alexander can link up like they did against Salisbury, create a lot of opportunities for us. So let's get into the game. Papa John's Trophy, chance to win the group. We're qualified regardless, but a chance to win the group. So let's get into it. Let's go. Sparrow looks into Dixon Peters, back to Helm. Barkley cuts that out though, and they go again. Adala into Dixon Peters. Sparrow on the left hand side. Gets to the byline, pulls it back into Glennon, puts the ball in. Adala heads wide. Webb didn't move. I think he was confident that was going to go wide, but nonetheless, I'd have been slightly more comfortable if he'd have moved there. I mean, the league table looks like this. Blackpool have got 6 plus goal difference compared to our +2, so they have really, really done well in the games that they have played. As Sereno brings it down Longman. No, I thought there was going to be a penalty. It wasn't. Goes back to Edwards, crosses in. Dixon Peters, good block. And there's been a couple of changes to this side. Sereno's come in. Davis, Henderson have both come in. Cammy Kerr has come in, although he is our best player on the pitch at the moment. So scrap where I was just about to say that the team is going to be weaker. We've restricted Blackpool quite well as well. I'd have liked to have gone in with the full strength side, but after playing the full strength side against Salisbury to make sure we made it through to the second round of the FA Cup, obviously some players had to be rested for this game. As Hottie now, outswinging corner, ball in, Benjamin gets up, header saved, Alexander pulls it back to Abbott. Can we get another chance? Abbott, what a finish from George Abbott, something we don't see him do very often. If that had been Charlie McCann, I'd have expected it. George Abbott though has just fired in from 20 yards, and really against the run of play. Blackpool have conceded. What a goal that is. Just takes a touch, sets himself. What a finish that is. George Abbott makes it Stockport County 1, Blackpool 0 here at Bloomfield Road. So into stoppage time we go, and Sparrow dispossesses the defender there, Dempsey, cut out by Moran though. Cole gives it away, that's poor Latham, turns his man, runs off through on goal. Latham, what a good save by Webb, stayed big, stayed strong, and it remains 1-0. There is 35 seconds left on the clock. Take your time, Cammy, as he goes into McCann, ball down the line, it's going to run out of play. Blackpool, if they're in any interest in winning this game, we've got to rush. It doesn't look like they're in any move to try and grab a goal here. Although the ball goes through to Latham, good chance, tries to think the goalkeeper, and the flag went up. I didn't see that flag go up on the near side. We are 20 seconds over the 3 minutes of allotted time. Ball into McCann. Tackle goes in. That surely should be it. Sparrow fires it forward towards Latham. Flicks it on. There is the full-time whistle. Unbeaten in the Papa John's Trophy. 3 wins. 2 wins in normal time. 1 on penalties. Means we get 8 points from the 3 games. Completely dominated, if I'm completely honest today. Every stat, apart from possession, they outdid us. But we have walked away with a 1-0 victory. George Abbott with a fantastic goal. The back 6 there, all 7 or above. That, and players in front of them didn't get a 7, apart from Hottie and Alexander, who obviously got the assist for the goal, which goes to show that it was a real rearguard action. But we have done the job. We have qualified for the next round of the Papa John's Trophy. We'll bring you the draw before we end the episode. So there has been no draw at all. It just came up that we are playing bottom of League 1, Notts County. Bottom of League 1, Notts County, who have won 1 game all season. That was a game against Fylde, who are 17th. So they've won 1 game all season. They've got 11 points. They're rooted firmly to the bottom of Sky Bet League 1. Is a chance to progress there. I'm not sure how the Papa John's works. It's not something I've ever really looked at. So we are in the Northern Section group stage, Northern Section second round. Then we play the Northern Section third round. Then we go to the quarterfinal, semi-final, and final. So the way we're playing at the moment, there's a chance that we can probably make it a little bit further in this competition. Be nice to get a trophy, especially after missing out last year on the FA Trophy. So when does that game come in? That game comes in just before the Sunderland game. So what we are going to do, I think what we're going to do next time out is we're going to show the Sunderland game in full. I think we're then going to show the Notts County game, I think, as sort of like a little highlights package. We're going to really cut that down, and then maybe show the Cambridge and Bradford City game. Bradford City are 7th in Sky Bet League 2, so I think we might do the 4 games, but we'll probably cut short the Notts County game in terms of what we actually show on it. Show the bulk of the Sunderland game, and then just do the normal sort of highlights package on the Cambridge and Bradford game as we move in to December. And see, with the games coming up, we have got still a lot of postponements. I don't know if anyone else played. No one else played this weekend, but there's going to be occasions over the next couple of weeks where other teams are going to play and we're not, and we're going to continue to get games in hand over these teams. Now, as I've said plenty of times before, I'm not a massive fan. I'd rather have points on the board. However, if we can have points on the board and still have game in hand, if we can be above Gillingham or Cambridge, if we can be in the top 3 and still have 3 games in hand on teams below and above us, that is probably the most ideal situation, because then we don't have to win those games in hand, but if we pick up points, we're just going to move further and further away from the teams in the playoffs and hopefully get closer to securing what would be an automatic promotion spot. At the moment, we're in such a good position. If you look at where we are now, you're probably saying that down to 9th are the biggest chances. I know we're not quite halfway through the season yet, so it's really counting your chickens before they hatch. But where we are at the moment, how we've played, just with the 2 games lost, I get the feeling that we can definitely be in the playoff mix from the end of the season. But I've got to be completely honest, I am now looking at these top 3, looking at these green spots, saying, why can't we go and get automatic promotion, back-to-back promotions to League 1? They do say League 2 is one of the easiest divisions to get out of, especially considering you can finish anywhere in that top 7 and potentially go up, obviously, through the playoffs or automatically. Nonetheless, we're going to end the episode there. We're going to come back, like I say, for the Papa John's Trophy next round game and the FA Cup second round game against Sunderland. If you enjoyed what you see in the video, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time for some more cup action here at Edgeley Park.